No,
or
so
not at
that, so
all?
that, no. So, well, I had a summer internship. So that's where summer internship after
Oh,
I graduated, that's what started, like, I had a blockchain assignment. And then that's when I just started with, like, researching. And then it was like,
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, because if I was, faced with that choice, at that point in my life, and I didn't know crypto, it's like there's no way in fucking hell I wouldn't have taken the Google job. I fell into Consensus as an intern back in 20 whatever 16 because I got rejected from Tesla.
Why? Okay, so what kind of like, what was the Tesla internship, and then what did you do for Consensus? Or, like, how did you get in?
Well, like at my university, we had like this job portal thing where employers come, list like their postings on there, and then people like spam like resumes, like kids will just like spam resumes to like 50 different fucking companies, and like they have like a whole system and a whole timeline. There's like different like if you don't accept an offer by a certain date, and it's all determined by the system, like the university system, and
The system.
yeah, the system. Yeah, but like at a certain point, like I only had like two things left. I had like Tesla and I had Consensus because everything else expired because I was like, I really want to do this Tesla job. Like
Yeah.
I want to work on hardware and all that shit. And unfortunately, I didn't get it. Well, it's unfortunate at that time, but now I'm happy I didn't. But and the only thing I had left was Consensus, and I had no idea what the fuck blockchain was. I thought I was just going to be doing like a shitty web dev thing for
Wow.
like for like a few months. I've only ever used Bitcoin and all that stuff before for like like buying shit off the dark web
Right.
or whatever. So I was like, whatever. I guess this is my next 4 months, just writing websites or whatever. And yeah, like somehow and I still didn't believe in this shit until like maybe like my last like month or something there. Like the whole time I was just like talking to different people working at Consensus. I was like, this doesn't work, right? Like, I was like trying to like poke holes and everything, and then like at some point I was like, okay, I guess this is real.
That is
and it's pretty
so
interesting.
Okay, wait. What team were you on, and then what was kind of like what were some of your primary tasks in the internship?
Like when I first started at Consensus, for like the first like few months, I was so when I was an intern there, I was working like most of my time on Infura, and the other parts of my time working on like smart contract related stuff, like governance actually. But I mean, I didn't really understand anything about governance back then. I was just like, oh, this is cool. Let's write some smart contracts. But yeah, I was just like throughout the course of that, I was just talking to people who were at the office, and I was like, yeah, okay, but what about this in blockchains? Like, how does it like this? There's no way this can work, or and then I tried to poke a hole in here, and then yeah.
What cemented? So you obviously you did the internship. I'm assuming that did you get a job offer out of it, or did you have to like apply, or like how did you move to full time? Like,
I was technically never full time there.
oh,
I mean, I was working like full time, but I technically wasn't full time, if that makes sense, because I got that job when I was in second year of university, and half the people were trying to convince me to drop out,
yeah.
the other half were telling me to stay in school. So I was like, okay, what about just staying in school and working at the same time? So I during school I was still like working,
Wow.
some amount of hours a week or whatever, which is why I was there for like the longest time, and I did get a full time offer, after I graduated.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I want to try something different. I've been here for like 3 years now.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
What? So you said it wasn't until like kind of the last month of the internship, so what, probably like month like 3 or 4, that you kind of said like, this is legit. Was it like a light bulb moment, or was it just kind of like a compounded realization?
Yeah, I mean, it's really compounded. It wasn't really a realization moment or anything like that, but it was just like, when I exhausted like, my questions and, like I just like I had nothing to poke at anymore. I was like, all right, fine.
I love it.
It's like I got defeated.
Yeah.